We are at Promised Land Animal Sanctuary in Campbellford, Ontario. The mission of Promised Land is to offer a safe haven for older and neglected, abused, sick animals in need. We rescue farm and domestic animals. And also to promote compassionate lifestyle and education for the public. Promised Land offers a safe space and a peaceful sanctuary for our residents. Also for the visitors that come and meet the residents. And we provide love and shelter and quality nutrition and the best possible veterinary care for all of our farm friends.
Oh, that's good.
She's like, I love you, lady.
Make sure she doesn't step on your feet, so you stay to the side of her. Okay. And just tell her where you want her to go. And off you go. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Merry Christmas.
Currently, there are 75 animals. Since opening our gates in 2017, so that was just over 2 years ago, we saved over 100 animals. We do adopt some of the animals out, in particular the kittens that come in, so however they get to me, whether they make their way to the farm or other people give them to me, I make sure that they're vetted, they're spayed and neutered, and they have all their shots. And then they usually decide which human they're going to go home with. And that happens when guests come over and visit our residence and do a farm tour and then come in for some tea and some treats. And here comes a cat who jumps on their lap, and it's usually love at first sight.
Here you go. Say hello to your new cat, Giuseppe. You're going home with her.
Oh. Yay!
She's so lovely, yeah. You know you're coming home with us?
I like to think that this farm found me, and all the circumstances kind of lined up in a way that made this seem like it was meant to be and that I was on the right path. I think based on all the circumstances that led up to the purchase of this land, the starting of the sanctuary has been absolutely 100% the right thing to do. I think this place has given me a sense of purpose and a sense of peace, where I wake up every day knowing that today I'm going to make a difference in someone's life or many someone's lives. So my day starts at about, my day starts at daybreak, and that varies throughout the year. So usually I get up with the sunrise and I go feed all the animals, make sure they have water, clean their stalls. It takes, depending on the season, 1 to 2 hours in the morning, and then 1 to 2 hours in the evening when I put everybody back in.
This has been fairly smooth. Fairly smooth. No. I am the gatekeeper. Be nice. Good night.
Make sure that all the birds are in and away from predators.
These are all only 6 months old, these babies. They were born this summer. There was an oops. And Mama had 12 babies. And here they are. So they were born on this farm, and they'll live happily ever after on this farm. Come on. In you go. Go. Okay, she won't hurt you. She won't hurt you. Come on. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Come on. Go away. Good girls and boys. There you go. There you go. Okay, strawberries. Good girl. All right, ducks are done. What do we do next?
Horses stay out 24/7 all the time. And that's the day. And then barring any illnesses, I'm always watching with so many residents. There's always somebody who's sick. There's always somebody who needs extra attention. Birds are notorious for that because birds rarely will show you that they're sick. They're very, very stoic, and they've evolved that way to not give predators a clue that they may be easy prey. So they hide it really well. So when I do see a sick bird, unfortunately, it's usually too far gone. I have saved a couple of chickens that were acting a little bit sickish, but unfortunately, usually by the time I get to a sick chicken, they only have hours left to live. I have had a couple of injuries with horses that either I treat or I call the vet. I do know first aid for horses, and I will do everything I can before the vet gets there. And if it is serious, then definitely there's either surgery or more drugs or whatever it is that they need.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. And this is Cassie. She's a vet student with us for us.
Darn.
It's gonna be easier to cut it up and save it.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't come back. You have a lot of hair, my friend. That's just lymphoma, but yeah. Stitches will come out in 10 to 14 days.
By themselves, or
No,
or Chris is coming?
Chris is coming to cut those out.
Okay.
You're welcome. That's good.
I'm so
She's a
nervous
great
about
patient.
this. Yeah, she's a
She
really
was
good
very,
patient.
very. She was a nice size.
Of all the horses you could have gotten, this is a really good one.
I applied for charity status in April, at the end of April of 2019. Yes, 2019. You can't really apply for charity status unless you've been in operation as a nonprofit for about a year. Acquiring charity status, while it does bring a lot more paperwork, a lot more accountability, and a lot more responsibility, also allows us to be able to issue donation receipts, which hopefully will allow us to scale up. Promised Land is a nonprofit sanctuary that is right now 100% publicly funded. The first year, I did a lot of out-of-pocket by doing graphic design and running a bed and breakfast to help me to pay for the supplies and the vetting of the animals. But as people started to find out and give donations and support the sanctuary, we also do tours, experience tours, and 100% of all proceeds, of all money collected, all donation goes directly to benefit the animals. It is completely volunteer run. We don't pay our volunteers. I don't pay myself. Everything goes to the animals.
So good.
Oh, Pippin. Oh my goodness. He's smiling for sure.
He totally is. See the corners of his mouth?
Baby.
I think like play is a huge part of it.
Yeah.
Like play is just as important to their well-being as having clean food and water, and I'll never say that enough. Yeah, I try to make as much time as possible to just go down there and hang with them and watch them and just see what their behavior, natural behavior is like. And they're thriving. You know, they're all thriving, and it's really like it warms my heart. Amber gave me her duck, Frankie. Oh, you're welcome. That is so cute. Sweet. I love it.
One of our pigs came with a duck. And he had big feet and he would step on her.
This is how I feel about you and Bear.
No.
But this is for Bear.
Okay. He will destroy it in about 5
Yes,
minutes.
that's okay.
Oh, nice soft.
That's adorable.
That is so
Yes, he'll pull the pom-pom off.
It's so cute.
We're looking to partner with other businesses to help us with the fundraiser aspect. Just getting into that since getting our charitable status recently, just a few months ago. So the possibilities are growing and very exciting opportunities ahead. The best thing about this is seeing all the animals thriving. Not just surviving, not just getting by, but really getting a second chance. And even physically seeing their coats improve, seeing them gain weight, seeing the sparkle in their eyes, just really seeing happy, joyful animals and giving them quality of life. There's no better feeling knowing that if I hadn't been here, they wouldn't be alive, most of them.
She brought him here because the last place she was at, they told her this was a dangerous horse that needed to be put down because he was just too dangerous to be around people. It floors me. We mistreat them and then they go crazy and then we're like, oh, sorry, you gotta die now because I don't know how to be with you. Look at him. He's a little big dog.
My favorite part of the day is when all the chores are done, whether it's afternoon or in the evening, and I can just be with them. I can just watch them and enjoy them, watch them interact with either with each other or with other animals in the barn or with me. Yeah, I love that. We urgently need hay and straw. We urgently need a horse trailer and a tractor. Those are the three big items. We'd love to have an ATV with a buggy at the back so that we can move manure a little more easily instead of manually pushing around wheelbarrows. Compost and food scraps for the animals. Medical supplies, safety equipment, like safety goggles, gloves, overalls, boots, anything like that for the volunteers. The best way to help the sanctuary is to visit, volunteer, and donate. So whether you are visiting, telling your friends about it through social media, just having conversations, volunteering your time, however much, every little bit helps and is welcome. Donating whatever you can. Again, every little bit helps the animals. And again, 100% of the profit goes towards the animals, their care, their feeding, and their bedding. I'm really excited to see where the sanctuary is headed and all the possibilities, and to see it grow and thrive, and what 2020 holds in store for us.